Hey, cousins. Dang, I hit that live button a little too fast. I'm not prepared. Cousin, I don't know. Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. There we go. Let's get some light up in here. Because it's a little bit too dark. I heard to come on here, so I am here. I am here. Your favorite cousin, Ken, is here. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you feel? How you been? I miss you. I know every time y'all say, Ken, where you been? Listen, y'all don't need me all the time, okay? I'm just a spirit guide. So I'm here to assist you when you need me. But when you don't need me, you just need to live life, Just live your life. There's no wrong, there's no right, there's no none of that, okay? You just live, you just exist. And even if you're going through the worst case scenario, it doesn't matter what you're going through, remember that it's just a cycle. It's going to pass. It takes time, so just relax, okay? I love y'all. I'm here to give y'all some love. I'm here to check in on you because, of course, Spirit has some messages. So for whoever is here, if you have any questions, anything that you're going through right now, if you need some advice, you need some guidance, I'm here. I'm not here all the time. I've been gone for probably about, I don't know, like probably a month or so since I did a live. But remember, I live my life too. I have my own life and I have my own thing going on too. So I have to work through my challenges and all of that. So when I'm working through my challenges, then, I work through my stuff and then I come back and I help you all. But that's the only way that I can stay in the game, okay? I can't show up every single day. Like you see some people show up on TikTok every day. Your cousin Ken, I can't do that, okay? But I did tell y'all in spiritual alignment class, I'm always there. So if you're in the spiritual alignment class, y'all know when y'all text me or whenever y'all put something in the group chat or anything that you're going through, I always respond. So yes, you said see all the videos of exes stalking. I'm delusional. Cousin, what you talking about? You getting stalked by an ex? Oh, I didn't want to come back to this. No, I'm just like, I just went. You said some videos of some exes. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? You said, are you delusional? Okay, so ask your question again. Are you delusional about maybe an ex stalking you? I didn't see the question. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I don't mind telling y'all about y'all booze and everything like that, but I'm here to help you, all right? I'm here for you. So if you're having anything that you're going through, then I'm here to help you with that, okay? You said, are your exes stalking or missing you? Girl, I don't answer them kind of questions. You're going to have to find you a reader for that, okay? Now, I did used to do a lot of readings. Y'all know, my favorite cousins, y'all know, I started off doing readings. You have to find you a reader for that because we're all at different levels, okay? So there's no wrong. But tarot readers and a lot of, readers and, people who do divination, they will answer those type of questions. But as you evolve, then the questions that you ask are more about yourself. It's more about your own personal growth in your journey. It's not about somebody else. So I don't have the permission to I don't have the permission to answer that question because that's not a question about you. That's a question about somebody else. And just a little sidebar. A lot of people who are doing readings are answering questions about other people. And that is a spiritual violation. I'm just letting you know. The occult police will come for you. They will come for you. So, listen. I know because, like I said, I started off doing readings and I used to answer those questions too. So people used to ask me all the time about their relationship partner. How does their partner feel? All this other type of stuff. If your partner is not there and all of this is not between you and your partner getting a reading together, then to give somebody information about somebody else, that is a big no-no. That's a big no. So, hey, cousin. Now she's talking about, will I meet my partner? No, you not. No, I'm just playing. You gonna beat your person, cousin, okay? You're gonna beat your person. But it's gonna take some time, okay? We all have some healing to do. And this is what I'll tell you. A lot of people are focused on relationships, but they're not focused on themselves. And so that's the reason why relationships are not coming together. And I mean in marriage. I'm not talking about just getting together and having the sex. I'm talking about partnerships that last long term. It's not working for us. And the reason why it's not working for us is because we want to connect to each other, but we don't want to connect to spirit. We don't want to do things the way that we're supposed to do them in order. So if we're deciding to have sex and have relationships and have partnerships, and we're not doing it the way that we should do it, meaning that we're married and committed to each other, then we get whatever comes with that. Okay? I'm just keeping it real with you. And I know everybody wants to be in a relationship, and I want us to be in relationships. Listen, I'm here to help us come together, and I want us to come together, but we're not going to come together if we don't get ourselves right. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. So really, Spirit is guiding us all to get ourselves in order. Get yourself in alignment with Spirit. Your creator, God, the source, whatever you call it, that comes first. Before the relationship and all that, the relationship with Spirit comes first. If we are trying to relate to one another without the source, it don't work. It's not working. Hey, cousin, I'm here. I know you said, cousin, where you been? Twin. Where have you been? I'm here, okay? Yes, you said God. Yes, okay. You call it whatever you want. The all right? There's a certain way that we know how to do things. But then there's a way that we decide to do things. And most people, it's not a wrong. This is just how we start off, okay? Most people do things the way that they want to do it. You do whatever you feel like you want to do. But we all know, we've been hearing this since we were teenagers, that we shouldn't be in fornication and having sex without marriage. We've been hearing this. And I'm going to talk to the ladies real quick, because this is something I had to even reflect on within myself. I have children myself, and I'm taking care of my children, all right? But I'm taking care of my children solely as the breadwinner. And when I was younger, I didn't know the things that I know now. Had I knew the things that I know now, then I would have waited until I was married. You see what I'm saying? But it's all an experience, and it's all a learning lesson. There's nothing wrong. But there's a reason why we should be waiting for marriage. And a lot of women are taking care of children by ourselves because we're not seeing the part that we play in these relationships. We're deciding to be in relationships and have sex with men that are not committed to us. So you can't get mad at the man because he's not taking care of the baby or taking care of you or taking care of the house. You didn't get anything out of the deal. So when we're guided to hold on to our purity, there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. And it protects us because you don't get pregnant. You don't get sexually or spiritual transmitted diseases when you're not having sex with somebody that you're not married to. And women, we have to realize this. We have to take ownership of this if we really want to be in relationships that last long term. It's not just the man's fault. The man is going to run from you if you're doing it out of wedlock, if you're doing it your own way. And I'm not saying just because you marry a person that it's going to work out, but you do have a better chance. Because the union between a man and a woman that are committed to the source spirit, there's a blessing and a covering over that relationship. When you just out here just having your fun, then, you know what I'm saying? Do it till you're satisfied. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. But you get what comes with that. You said right, facts. Yes, we do better when we know better. Exactly. And I know that we all are born in darkness. That's why there's no judgment. I don't judge myself. Don't judge yourself. We don't know. Everybody comes to this planet on a low frequency. We are on a quest and a journey of raising our vibration and learning and growing. We don't know. And like they say on the spiritual path, you don't know what you don't know that you don't know yet. But if you knew, you wouldn't do it. But you need to do it. And even if, like I said, you have to take care of those children by yourself, you need to take care of those children by yourself because your soul needs to have that experience. There are experiences that we have to have, and they're not always favorable. But there is growth that comes from it. So We're not always supposed to know. Okay? Hi, cousin. You said, what advice would you give for grieving from past friendships like a sister? Yeah, okay. Hey, man! Hey, cousin. I remember you. Okay, so a lot of people, first of all, let me tell you, you're not alone. Okay? A lot of people, I just talked to a lady the other day. So, a lot of people, first of all, let me tell you, you're not alone. Okay. A lot of people, I just talked to a lady the other day, and she was telling me that she had to release a friendship with the lady that she had been friends with for a very, very long time. Long time. And I'm telling you that there is a great separation happening right now, and it's just time. Okay, a lot of these friendships have been expired for a long time, and we get the red flags, right? We always know, this person need to go, this person, what I'm saying, we know something ain't right with this person, but we don't let them go. So then a tower moment happens. Y'all know when we talk about tarot, back in tarot days, you talk about the tower, which means that something has to happen in order for you and that person to separate. And it hurts. A lot of people don't understand. When you release friendships, you have to heal from that, just like you would have to heal from a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a sister, a brother, whatever. We all have to take this time to heal. But just know the reason why you're doing it. That's what's going to help you to heal. Remember why you're letting this person go. You're choosing yourself. You're choosing to be real and be honest with yourself. I told myself a long time ago, I don't care what nobody else do to me. I'm not doing it to myself. Okay? Meaning that anybody can treat me however they're going to treat me. That's fine. But I'm not going to let you do that. Okay? There was a time period in my life when I used to let people get away with stuff. Not now. So if you're deciding to choose yourself, baby, you on top. And remember that. Hey, cousin. You said, Kira. Hey, cousin. Yes. Just remember why you're doing what you're doing and keep going, But there are better friendships that are going to come. And this is why I tell my daughter, too, because she's had to release some of her friends, her whole friend group. So now it's like, she's like, Mama, I have no friends now. I said, listen, it's only a period of time when you don't have friends and you don't have people in your life. You're going to have friendships. But if you're still holding on to those old friendships, then you won't get those new friendships. And I'm going to say something. Can I say something, Mia? I'm going to say something. Hey, cousin. It's been years since I seen you. I know, cousin. It's been a little minute. But I'm here, okay? I'm here. You said you needed to hear that. Yes. And I'm going to tell you, Mia, you ask for better. You ask Spirit for better. And when we pray and we ask for things, we have to know that there's always something that we have to sacrifice. Always. Always. Thank you for the gifts, cousin. Thank you. We have to sacrifice. You said, so glad to see. I'm glad you are here, cousin. I'm so glad you're here. Listen, y'all, join us in spiritual alignment class, because I don't be on here all the time. I just come on here whenever I'm guided to come on, I put my time in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Every day, thugging in the streets, But now I've been guided to work with a certain group of women that are in the spiritual alignment class. So most of the time, or all the time, I'm in our private community. So join us, okay? I want to work with you one-on-one. I want to know you. I want to get to know you. See, when we're on live and, even on YouTube, I didn't know you all. Y'all knew me, but I didn't know you. So now with the spiritual alignment class, of course, you get the opportunity to learn some new skills, to learn how to nurture yourself and all these things. But I also get to build a relationship with y'all, which I love. Okay, so yes, cousin Mel, I hope that helped. If you have a question, anybody have a question, y'all let me know. This is a mental wellness check-in. So whatever's on your mind and you feel like I need clarity about this, ask that. Just make sure that it's about you. Okay, because I'm here to help you. The other people, we gonna let them live. Let them do what they gonna do. But, Mel, you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. And you ask for better. And it's coming. But you have to let go of that old friend. Because listen, if you still have the old friend in your life, and then say you have a new friend comes in your life, you make friends with a new friend, that old friend could be sabotaging your new relationship with your new friend. Now you're in the middle of a situation where it's like you have your new friend, but then you have your old friend, and you have to try to please your old friend, and then it's this and that. No, it shouldn't be that. You're welcome, cousin. You are very welcome. It's like a law of equal exchange. Yes, you got to give up something. So let me tell you something. When we're on a high frequency or we're going towards a high frequency, we have to release things. We have to sacrifice. From our own life, we sacrifice. People on a low frequency, they will sacrifice other people. They will do things to harm and hurt other people so that they can get ahead. We decide to do things that are not comfortable for ourselves so that we can get ahead. That's the difference. Okay? So, you're doing the right thing. Never feel bad. And I don't want to tell you not to do it, but it's a good practice not to feel bad about doing what's best for you. And we have to learn that as women. We have to learn that. Men too, but we are learning that. You know, sometimes you feel guilty when you have to do something that's good for you, but it may not be, you know, the best for somebody else, or it may not be comfortable, but you're doing the best thing for you, which means that your life is going to improve because of that decision. It's going to improve. You say you feel so bad, but you want better. Yep. Girl, I told you pray for better. When you ask for better, then, you know, things have to happen. Because sometimes we won't move. And Spirit knows that. Spirit knows that. So then things will happen. And then we'll say, oh, God, why did this happen? Because this is the only way that it will get done. You know? The Most High, the creator of all, Spirit, the source, is not always going to show up with love and God is good. It don't always work like that. Sometimes those dark forces got to come in. That's why I say we have to learn the purpose for dark forces and dark, entities and, different situations that cause us pain and all these things. There's a reason for it. And there's growth on the other side of it. Yes. You said facts. Yes. Okay, let me go back. Hey, Cousin Ken. I've been loving them YouTube videos. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Do you think fasting helps expedite the blessings? Well, fasting is a good practice, just period, for you. Okay? It's a good practice. It helps with discipline. That's what fasting does. When you're able to fast for a certain period of time, then that shows that you are disciplining your body. That's something that we have to do on a regular, because I told you we're born on a low frequency in darkness. So we're always going to go after the thing that's not good for us. That's just the lower nature. All right. When you start to want better and do better, then you start to discipline this body that's always going to want something that's not for its highest good. And you start to parent yourself, reparent yourself, and tell yourself no. All right. So when you fast, you do it for that reason. You do it because it's for your greatest good. Thank you, cousin. You do it because it's for your greatest good to do so. The only blessing, and I know you're saying blessing meaning material or, manifesting something, but I want to let you know that the only blessing is spirit. Okay. Source, all, that's the only blessing. Period. The things that manifest, the physical, the money, the person, whatever you get, is just a reflection or the goodness of spirit that is allowing things to happen. The world teaches us that when you see the manifestation, that's the blessing. But the spirit is the blessing because the spirit allows it. Okay. So what you want to do is get in good standing with spirit so that whatever you want, you're going to get it. It's not a matter of, well, let me fast and get this done. Let me pray and get this done. Let me do some Hail Marys and get this done. Let me go give to charity or do something like that. You don't have to do it because of that. You know that you're in alignment with source. So whatever you need, you're going to receive it. Hey, baby, I got a teddy bear dancing on the screen. Quickly. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. Yes. So it's time for us to level up. Okay? It's all about the level up over here. When it comes to spirituality, when it comes to, whatever it is that you believe or whatever, we have to level up, and we're on another level. And everybody's coming up. That's just what's happening. So when it comes to fasting, you're doing that to discipline yourself. And a lot of times when you start fasting, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to let you know. When Spirit guides you to start fasting, Spirit is testing you to see if you're ready for that promotion. Whatever it is that you're asking for, Spirit will guide you to fast. That comes from within. Of course, it comes from Spirit to see if you're ready. And it'll normally be fasting from something that you love a lot. It could be a person, it could be food, it could be alcohol, it could be weed, it could, whatever it is that you do all the time, Spirit will guide you to start fasting from that thing. And if it's a food fast and food is your thing, you'll be guided to start fasting from food and things like that, because I did that too. But once you start fasting, just know you're sending a message to Spirit, you're ready. And when you send that message to Spirit that says you're ready for the next level, then it's not always going to show up. Like I told you, it's not always going to show up as love and light. It's going to sometimes show up as an obstacle. It's going to show up as, some type of challenge or something is going to happen. And when that happens, however you're able to navigate through that, mentally, of course, how you're able to navigate through that is going to determine if you're really ready for the thing you're asking for. Because Spirit knows what's best for you. So when you get in alignment with Spirit, you don't have to ask for things because Spirit already knows what's best for you. So you'll get things you haven't even asked for, So you're going to get it, but just know when you're guided to start fasting and you start doing it, Spirit is guiding you to do that, to discipline yourself for whatever's next. And it could be the thing that you think it is, or it could be something totally different. But it's going to be what's best for you. Yes, you said I have a spiritual black eye, baby. Baby, Spirit will black that eye. I'm here to let you know. This ain't church, okay? This ain't the mosque, this ain't the synagogue, this ain't the temple, this ain't none of that. This is spirituality, okay? See my eye? You get beat down. Why they restrict my life? Because I said this ain't the mosque or the synagogue or the temple? It ain't. It ain't. Okay, and I did say ain't. This is spirituality. And it gets real. It gets real. You have to be real. Your energy is what your energy is. Period. You can't fake it when it comes to spirituality. Because it's life. It's what and who you are. It's your energy. And whoever you are and whatever you are is going to be attracting things into your life. That's it. Okay? And Spirit has to get you in shape. You got to get in shape. Like they say, I heard the real rule say that religion is for people that are scared to go to hell. And spirituality is for people who make it through the hell. You make it through. And you shine and you glow and you have this nice, beautiful aura. And people just like, oh my God, they're so amazed by how you came through the furnace and the fire. But they don't know that you had to go through so much to even show up. You were in an itch of your life behind the scenes and you can't cry about it. You can't run and tell nobody. You got to get on that cross and die. And you got to get on that cross and you got to carry that cross and you got to die. Listen, I know a lot of us grew up religious and we believe that Jesus, and I'm going to say that because his name is Joshua. Y'all know that. Y'all, by now, y'all know there's two. There's a real and there's a fake. All right. But Jesus got on that cross and he died. He did. And people think that because he did it, that we don't have to do it. No, we don't physically have to do it because, of course, Joshua did that for us and opened the door for us to even be able to connect to Spirit. Because remember, I told you, we are born disconnected. So by him doing that, it's like, okay, now y'all can have that connection. But you got to carry your cross too. You got to get up. You got to sacrifice. You have to do things too. And then you can do even greater things than he did. But the reason why people are not able to do greater works than he did, and just a little sidebar, people who say that they are really Christians and they're not healing the sick and they're not raising the dead and they're not casting out these negative entities and these dark forces, they're not doing what Jesus did. They're praising and worshiping and playing around. Because if you look at his life and what he did, that's all he did. Every day, all day. He woke up, and the most important thing for him while he was on this planet was healing people. That's what he did. So a Christian that says that they're sick is, baby, let me be quiet. I ain't gonna go there. Because he's laughing because I said Jesus. I'm just saying. I'm trying to figure it out. Because there's too many sick Christians. How can you be sick when you are a follower and a believer of a religious practice or whatever it is that your Lord and Savior is a healer? I just feel like they connected to the wrong one. That's just how I feel. Because we should be able to heal ourselves. I've done it. But I know that was only when I stopped bowing and praying and doing all this other stuff, this religious stuff. And you really get connected to the source. Because not even Jesus did all of this stuff that people are doing. All this praising and worshiping. He didn't do all that. His life was an example. He was the example. Yeah. You sound preaching? Yes. And that's why they didn't like him. Because he told them about themselves. He told them about themselves. And they up there talking about, oh, Lord, we thank you. I know he's somewhere in spirit looking like, man, these people playing around in my name. But don't worry, okay? Don't worry. You know spirit's always in control. So the real ones are here. But the real ones are going to be the ones that are going to get persecuted for telling the truth. But ain't that what the Bible said is going to happen? If they're not persecuting you for telling the truth, then, man, listen. We can get into this, but we ain't going to get into this, man. We're not. Just read your scriptures and go to church. Just keep doing that. But people are not growing in church. And men, let me tell you something else. Men are not going to church. And you want to know why? Because they have instinct. They know better. The women are being deceived. The men have left the church. And they're trying to say, men, you need to go back to the church. No, the men know on a soul level that they're not growing. They're giving their money, they're giving their energy, they're giving their time, but they're not getting a return on their investment. So they let their wife go to church, they let their woman go to church, but they don't want to go to church because they know that is not the way. You said, come on, but God will not be mocked. He won't be mocked. And people out here playing these games. It's not game time. But you're going to be able to see the real ones because you're going to know them by their fruit. Not the money. Not the money. Because again, people are calling the material thing the blessing. The money is not the blessing. It's not the blessing. But the world will tell you that. So a lot of people are doing what they do and they're feeling great about what they do because of who they know and the money that they have, when that means nothing in spirit. It means nothing. They're up there trying to teach somebody about salvation and they haven't even been saved themselves. They're not saved. Stomach sticking way out to here. I was unhealthy. Trust me. I was in the dark too. But it's like when spirit comes in and really is walking with you and guiding you, oh, you're going to get your butt checked. You'll get your butt checked. And there's not going to be nothing you can do about it but surrender. That's all you can do. Or you can keep doing what you want to do and then you'll just be sat down. And that's what you're seeing. I told y'all, a lot of y'all going to see. I told y'all this last year. A lot of people are going to be put out of their position. Not just spiritual leaders. Because there's a lot of spiritual leaders that are being exposed. But there are a lot of people who are in these high positions. They have to be removed. And spirit is doing that. The jig is up. The game is up. And the thing is, we don't laugh at them. We're not like supposed to be like clapping because they're falling, because they've had their opportunity. Spirit will always give us the opportunity to get it right. That's how good Spirit is. We always know, even in our own lives, we know when it's time to get in line. We know when it's time to let somebody go, when it's time to do something we need to do. We all know. That's Spirit. That's the reason why Yahshua said it's better that I leave. That's the reason why Spirit is with us now. But Spirit's not going to always be here guiding us and telling us what to do. So now that we have Spirit here, it's like, follow that guidance. That's the reason why I'm here. That's why I'm back here. Spirit's like, listen, let these women know to get in alignment with Spirit. Because then you don't have to work hard. You don't have to do all these things. You don't have to be thinking about no man. You don't have to be. Your whole life changes. Your mind changes. Everything changes for you. You don't even. You're in this world, but you're not of this world. This world, what happens in this world, it doesn't even matter. I don't even know what today is. I'll be honest with you. If I had a big clock right there, I wouldn't even know what time it is. I don't know. I don't know. Certain things I just don't know. Now, of course, when you're on social media, you know what's going on because, people talk. But certain things don't really matter to me. It don't matter. You said, as I slept, then I awake. Yeah. Surrender. I would have to make this my spiritual word for the rest of the year. Absolutely. That's the hardest thing to do. That's the hardest thing to do for us. Because we've been given this ability to think. Humans have been given this free will to think and make choices. And this is how we're created. But that's always been our downfall. Always. Because when we have the ability to think and do, we feel like we want to do it our way. Because we feel like it's best. We know it's best. So we're praying. We even pray. And we ask for things. But we ask for what we want. We're not consulting and going to Spirit and say, okay, what do I need to do? Like this is a partnership, okay? I know you in the lead. I'm following. We won. What's best? Which way do I need to go? Show me, guide me, okay? We're in the front, and then we're asking Spirit, come on. Oh, yeah, the angels too. All y'all. 4 and 5. Spirit guides? Yeah, all y'all. Come on, help me. And then things don't work out. And so we're always praying and things will work out. But you don't have to live like that. When you get in alignment with Spirit, you don't have to live like that. Because you know that everything that you need is going to be provided for you. It's going to come. It's going to come. If you ain't supposed to do nothing, which most of the time, we're guided to just rest. A lot of times we're guided to rest. And that's a hard thing for us to do too. Because we say, no, I got to get up. I got to go. I got to work. I got to make something happen. If a man don't eat, or work, he don't eat, or whatever people say. It's like, yeah, it's always partially so and partially no. Yes, you have a part to play. Yes, you have work to do. But you don't have to work all the time. And you definitely don't have to work hard when Spirit's at work. You don't. It's like a plant. You put the seed in the ground. That's it. Put the dirt on top of it. That's as much as we have to do when it comes to our work, what we have to do. Whatever Spirit guides you to do, it's like plant a seed. Like me, I don't get on live every day. I don't get on social media all the time. I mean, I'm always here. I'm always present. But I'm guided to come on when I'm guided to come on. And when I'm guided to work on myself, I'm guided to work on myself. For 5 days straight, I've been resting. I've been getting up every day, taking my shower, getting myself ready or whatever, and just relaxing. I have not been out the house in 5 days. Just reading, meditating, and working on what Spirit has me working on behind the scenes. That's a part of my job. It's not always about showing up and working so hard. But I used to feel like I need to be present. I need to be doing something. I need to be doing this and this. And I need to see that this is working because then I'll know it's working. And it's like, no, when you're rolling with Spirit, you don't even have to see that it's working. You just work on your part. It's true. You said, now that's living life. That's true. It is. But for so many years, I worked hard. I used to work in a hospital for years, and I did not like working in there. I did not. But I felt like I need to take care of my family. I went back to college twice. I got certifications. I got all degrees. I got all these things, you know, and I just was trying to take care of my family because that's all I knew, you know. But it wasn't until I got on this spiritual journey. And I started off reading tarot. And that's why I say it's not bad. People will say it's bad. It's not bad. That was a part of my journey. I needed to go that way because I would not have the experience and the connection to spirit and working with spirit the way that I do now if I didn't go through that darkness. I had to go that way. I don't suggest it. And please don't follow nobody that's doing it because you go through the darkness, okay? But it's not an easy road. And a lot of people don't make it back. I'm just telling you the truth. But I had to. And I did. There was a lot of doors that were open for myself ancestrally. I had a lot of, you know, spiritual connections to different spirits and things like that from ancestors and things like that. So I've done a lot of work, not only for myself, but also from those who have come before me. Like as the liaison between the spirit and the physical. And it's a path, it's a journey, all right? But I'm just letting you know that it all comes full circle. Everything works out for the good. But now that I went through that, all the things that I've been through, it's like an initiation. I had to go through that spiritual initiation. And you're going through your own initiation. It may not be the same as mine, but you're going through some tough times. Just know you're being prepared. You're being prepared. And if you say, I want to rest, I want to rest, I want to rest, Spirit wants you to rest. Our Creator wanted us to rest. In the beginning, all we had to do was just be in the garden of earth and just exist. That's it. And it's hard for us in our human mind to wrap our brain around that because it's like, no, we need to be doing something. Not in the way that we do it. We work so hard that we can't even think straight, most of us. It's too much. It's too much. So if you're being guided to go down a path that nobody else is going on, go down that path. You don't know what's on the other side. But I promise you, what's on the other side for you is going to be different for other people. And people are going to look at you and say, dang, how you living that type of life? How you doing what you're doing? And it has nothing to do with money, okay? You can be rich in spirit, and that's where you want your riches. You want your riches in spirit, I'm telling you, because mountains will move for you. Money can't move mountains. Money can only move things on this physical realm, and that's not what you want. You want to be able to move mountains. You want to be able to connect to the source so that if anything even comes in your way that is trying to block you or stop you, it's automatically out the way. And you don't have to pray for protection. You don't have to pray and you don't have to be in fear because you know that you have this connection. You're in alignment. And you don't have to work hard. That's what I'm telling you, ladies. You don't. You don't. And a lot of women, I told y'all this when I first came back. I said, women, Spirit is guiding us to rest. We have to get back in our feminine nature. We have to. And a lot of things are happening in our lives. People are losing their jobs. People are losing even the desire to work. Women are deciding to leave their high-paying jobs. I was hearing the other day on a YouTube video, there were several women that left their job. They're making hundreds and thousands of dollars on these jobs, and they just up and leave these jobs. They would rather settle for a more calm life and just to have enough than to make all of this money and have to work every single day. Women, we are not created to work hard. Don't let this world make you feel like that. And definitely don't let these men make you feel like, oh, you doing good because you a boss. If a man want a boss woman, he wants you to work hard. That's a legal pimp. Okay, that's legalized pimping. For real. Yeah. You said you don't pray for anyone. You just give thanks to the Father. Period. I say blessed it is. If it's a good thing, blessed it is. If it's a bad thing, blessed it is. It's all spirit. Blessed it is. It is. Yeah. But we don't have to work hard. We don't. We just got to get connected to our source. And this is the reason why, I'm just going to tell you ladies, this is the reason why a lot of men, they don't want us to connect to spirit. They want us to connect to them. They want to be our Lord and Savior. They want to be our everything. Because when you connect to spirit, then you're going to be good regardless if he's there or not. Which means that he needs to work on his own ego. He needs to work on his own self-worth and knowing that he's valuable, even if he don't have a woman slobbering and falling all over the ground over him. You said I love it here. For real. These men got to work on themselves. They be wanting a woman just to be there to be their cheerleader. It's like, that's going to happen. That's just what women do. But don't try to take away our power and our connection to source. And when we're connected to source, we're connected to spirit, we help men in ways that they can't even help themselves. That's why we're created. The woman was created to help the man. But the man doesn't want the woman to get connected to spirit and have the power that she's supposed to have so that she can help him. Because they know. They know. It's just different. It's not saying that you're not powerful, men out there listening. You're powerful. You're just not woman powerful. That's it. Just accept it. We're not men powerful. We ain't strong as you. We don't got that big guns. We're not strong like y'all. We can't do what y'all do. Men are the builders of the earth. We can't do that. Women, if y'all out there building up stuff, hey, that's on y'all. I know some women out there that want to fix carburetors and put engines in cars and all that. Y'all go ahead. Okay? But I just feel like women are better when we don't work hard. That's what I know. And the fact that we work so hard is like we're so exhausted. We don't even have time for ourselves. We don't even have time for ourselves. As soon as you get off from work, this is how I used to live. As soon as you get off the work, you got to go get the kids. After you get the kids, you got to go home. You got to start dinner because it's already probably like 6 o'clock. You got to start the dinner. Then you start the dinner. And if you got a man, you got to talk to him. And he going to talk your head off. You know, that's what men do. They talk your head off. They say women talk their head off. No. Men talk, especially if they trust you. If a man trusts you and love you, baby, he ain't going to never stop talking. So you got to listen to him. You got, oh, okay. You got to do this all day. And then he'll go away. Do whatever he going to work on or whatever he going to do. And then you have about that much time for yourself before one of those kids come in your room. Mama, let me tell you about what happened today at school. Then you got to, okay. You know? And then you just sitting there listening to the child because you got to be attentive. Listen to your child. At the same time, you got dinner cooking. Then you got another babies in the bathtub. Then you got two of them playing outside. You know, you got all this going on. When do we have time for ourselves? We don't. We don't. But if we eliminate the job, okay, then that daytime, in the daytime, that time we're normally at work, those 5, 6 hours or 8 hours or whatever we're at work, guess what? All that time is for us. That's what Spirit wants us. That's what Spirit wants for us. That's where Spirit wants us to be. And you don't have to marry a man to live like that. That's why we marry Spirit first. In the Bible, it talks about that being the bride of Christ or whatever they talk about, you know. We marry Spirit first. Spirit takes care of you. I'm telling you. When you live your life right and you stop doing things that you want to do and you start following Spirit and get your life in order, Spirit will take care of you. But it's just like a rich dad or a rich parent who has an inheritance. I'll let you have this inheritance if you do certain things. You have to make sure you take care of the inheritance. But if you're going to go out there and be hanging with people that's doing whatever, you all in the club, you're drinking, you're smoking, you're partying, you're having all this sex, you're doing whatever you want to do, you're out of your mind, then no, you don't get the inheritance. Go ahead and go live life however you want to live it. And that's how most women are living. And they're tired. They're tired. And I know because I was one of them. I was exhausted. By the time I got into bed at nighttime, then here come the men. Y'all know, here they come. Here they come in the bed. I was like, oh. Okay. You don't get no rest. But when you're not working hard and you have all of that time to yourself, baby, I'll be looking forward for somebody to come through the door. I'm telling you, my children come through the door every day. I say, hey, Daniel. Hi, Diamond. Hey, everybody. Because I've been sitting here all day. Now, I might be, working on whatever I'm working on. Because I work, But it's not hard. I work like 2 hours a day. And Spirit literally guided me to work 2 hours a day. That's it. So right now I'm working on this guide. And I'm typing and working and, editing and doing these things. But 2 hours. And then I put it down. That's it. That's it. Sometimes I go a little bit over because I'm a workaholic. I am. Okay. But then I start dinner. And most of the time, by the time my oldest son or my youngest son, by the time he gets home at 4, dinner's already done. His place in the microwave. And he's coming in, he's like, hi, mama. And I love that I can be right here for him. Even though he's getting on my nerve right now, and if one more teacher called me, I'm going to slap him upside his dang on head. But guess what? Yesterday, I had him come in, bring your computer. We were sitting just like this. I was on my computer doing my work. He was on his computer doing his work. Because, you got to watch them children now on their computer. Because they know how to pull them screens up and do them Jedi mind tricks, okay? You think they doing work, next minute they on YouTube. We was right next to each other. Because he got some assignments he need to turn in. So we right here. I'm not in no rush. I don't have nowhere to go. I'm watching you like a hawk. And we did our work together. But when you're working hard, you can't do that. And Spirit had to get me in line because I was always the Capricorn one feeling like I need to work and I need to see and I need to do. And Spirit's like, no, you don't. You need to rest. Yes. We live in the real blessed life, sis. Yes. For real. Peace is riches. When you have peace in your life, that is wealth. That is wealth. You are wealthy. And you don't have to have millions and millions and millions of dollars. You don't need that. When you're ready for more money, that means you're ready for more movement. That means you have some more things to do. So the Spirit will give you increase, but you already have the assignment. You're not praying and asking for Spirit to work things out. Spirit already gave you the assignment. So you know that the money is going to come because you already know that you've been given an assignment to do something. It's just different. Yes, intuition driven. Absolutely. For real. As women, our intuition got to get sharp. But before we connect the Spirit, baby, that intuition is on the ground, okay? We don't have a clue. Men can be running all kind of game, cold game on you. Don't even know. Don't even know. You think this man love you. He don't care about you. But you can't pick it up. You can't pick it up. For real, because you left up for real. Women out here like, I don't understand. What's going on? I don't know. What? Because you're not connected to the source. So you don't know. And that's just how it is. And it's the same for men too. Men out here confused. They're like, oh, I don't know. And then they got to go to other men. And then it's like, they get the runaround, and we do too. You get the runaround, you get your feelings hurt, people mistreat you, so you can find out that you don't need to go to nobody else. You need to go within. You need to go to Spirit so you can get the guidance that you need. It don't come from anybody else. What everybody else gives you is just confirmation, but that should not be the source. Your pastor, minister, what they call them, preachers or deacons or whatever. Even me, as a spirit guide, this is just confirmation what your soul already knows. You know it on a soul level. It's just different when you hear it coming out of somebody's mouth. It's just different, But connecting to Spirit, listen, changed my life. But it's not an easy path. You got to give up so much. I have nothing left to give. I guess I could give up my life, but I'll be gone. And it's hard. You got to let go of some people that you love. You got to stop doing things that you love. You got to stop eating food that you love. I'm telling you. Even when it comes to me talking about church and stuff like that, I never thought that I would be the type of person that didn't go to church. I went to church all the time. I was a church person. I was tithing and taking my children to church and all that. And I just believe that there's time and place for religion, okay? So don't get me wrong. Religion is a stepping stone. That's your foundation. You keep that, but you build on top of the foundation. Because normally your religion is given to you. So you're born into a religion. Your family is a part of this religion. And so you are a part of this religion because of your family. But when you are connecting to spirit, spirit will send you on a path that's best for you. And it may go against what your family is doing. It's a hard road. It's a hard road. That's why a lot of women that are choosing this path, you're single. Because men have to get in alignment and do that. They do. And not a lot of men are willing to give up their desires. A lot of men are moved by their lower nature. That's just how it is. That's how men are. Half man, half beast. And it's not wrong, men, if you're listening. I'm not talking bad about you. You just got to know who you are. You are half man, half beast. It's okay. It's okay. And women, you got to know what you're dealing with when you're dealing with a man. All right? He ain't growing that hair all over his face and all on his chest and everywhere for no reason. Okay? And it ain't until he gets with a woman to civilize him. It's just the way that it is. And it's not saying it's wrong because they need that beast-like nature to be able to do what they came here to do. They can't be all soft and nurturing and feminine and sweet like us and do all the building and constructing of the new earth. Like, no, they have to be strong like that. But we have to have patience with them and pray for the men. Don't give up. Don't give up. Pray for them. Because just like it's hard for us and we're going through our challenges right now, it's even harder for them because they're not emotional. They don't know how to deal with emotions and all of these things. They don't know. A lot of men, they just avoid emotions altogether. Y'all know. Y'all know. If you ever had a man to leave and you are pregnant or you have a baby and you have a man to leave, it's only because he doesn't know how to handle that. He may not be ready for it. If you ever had a man to start acting funny and acting weird when it's like, dang, we was just good yesterday, then why are you like this today? He like you too much. He don't want to like you, stupid dumb girl. Men don't change, they're the same. Remember how when you were younger, if a boy liked you, what did he do? Hit you upside your head. Pull your little ponytail, he's like, oh, why you do that, Stanley? That's how they are. You gotta know what you're dealing with, you know? That's just how they are. They're just like that. So when you know that that's what you're dealing with, then you just, let them be who they are. And you tolerate what you can tolerate. You let go the ones that just, they completely out of control. But that's just, they don't know how to deal with emotional stuff. And we expect them to be like us a lot. We do. We want men to be like us. They should think like us. They should understand. They should feel like us. But they don't. They're a totally different species than you. They don't think like that. Even like with my sons, I have to have patience with them because I have to tell them things over and over and over again. And like for my youngest son, I'm like, I just told you this yesterday. But he's not thinking about what I told him yesterday. He's thinking about what he got going on in his life, what he's doing. And I used to get mad at him for doing that. Like, I just told you, you should understand. But as I've started to evolve and spirit starts to reveal things to me, it's like you have to understand that this young boy does not think like you. He does not think. And it doesn't change when they get older. They just don't think that way. You're like, I just told you that this is where we're going to put the dirty clothes, in this basket. Then you go and you find the dirty clothes on the floor. You're like, I told you that the clothes are going here. Why did you put them there? Oh, I was just trying to get my clothes on real quick. I was about to run out the door. I wasn't really thinking about it. And as women, we're just like, we get mad at them. But we have to understand they just don't think like we do. They're not worried about where no dango clothes are at when they get ready to go, when they got something going on. It's just like, they just what they do. That's what they do. But we can't give up on each other. But we do got to get ourselves in line. We do. We got to get in alignment with spirit. Because we can't know how to love each other if we don't know how to love ourselves. And spirit teaches us that. We learn that. Spirit guides us. And we're on this path of learning how to love ourselves. Once we connect to spirit, that's the source of love. Then we can give love to others. But it's not until we connect to spirit, then we can give that love to somebody else. So, yeah. Y'all laughing because I said Stanley. That is what they do. I remember this boy used to pull my hair. And not only did he used to pull my hair when I was in elementary school. Listen, ladies. All of y'all remember the boy that used to beat y'all up in middle school and in elementary school. Y'all know I'm not lying, okay? Y'all remember. Drop his name. Drop the boy's name that used to beat you up in middle school or used to tease you and talk about you in middle school or elementary, especially elementary school. Those little boys are cruel and mean in elementary school. But I remember Calvin Manning. That's his name. And if you out there, Calvin, I got a thing for you, okay? You said do more lives. I am. I'm coming back. Y'all all remember. He used to pull my hair. And then this is what he used to do. If how you used to be in a line and you go into the classroom, okay? When we was in elementary school, we had to line up, wait at the door, and then the teacher say, okay, once everybody in the line, then go into the classroom. He sat next to me, so he always used to stand next to me. So we go in the classroom, right? But the teacher be standing outside watching the line, watching everybody go in. And as soon as we go in the classroom, he always pushed me real hard in my back. One time he pushed me down. You say we go jump him, cousin? We all gonna jump him. I want to see him. Yes. You said I need to reschedule your one-on-one call. Yes, cousin. Yes. Remember, y'all, I'm doing one-on-ones. Donation only. So give whatever, spirit guides you to give. But yes, that's what they do. And I don't know why as women we get older and we're trying to expect this man to be some lover boy. It's like, oh, you need to just be in love with me. No, he still feel the same way. He just ain't gonna tell you that. He want to push you down. You in there doing your makeup looking cute. He want to... Oh my goodness. Let me tell you, okay, sidebar. Y'all know Daniel, my son. I love Daniel so much. He teach me so much about me and he don't even know. Okay, he teach me so much. But spirit, of course, teach me through my son. But he told me, hold on, I got a thing on here. He told me that he broke up with his girlfriend, right? Now, he got another girlfriend just like that. I said, Daniel, dang, you got another girlfriend already? He's like, yeah, I broke up with the other girl. I said, why you break up with her? Now, this girl stays down the street. He said, because I seen her in school one day and she just ran up to me. I said, why would you break up with her? Because she ran up to you. He was like, because I don't know what she running for. Like, everybody was looking and she just ran. Like, damn, because she like you. That's why she did that. He was like, no, that's weird. I didn't like that. I said, oh my God. You said super weak. Yes, cousin. I said, Daniel, she like you. I said, she probably somewhere thinking about you right now. You probably broke that girl heart. Thank you, cousin. Thank you. I said, you probably broke that girl heart. He said, man, I don't know. I didn't know what to tell her, but I just can't be with no girl's gonna be running up to me every time she see me. I said, oh, that's what we do as women. We do that, don't we? We be so happy. We be so happy about our men and they just be like, chill. Hey, cousin. Hey, cousin. Acting thirsty. I know, but she probably just like him. You know how it is when you like a boy. You just see him. You're just like, oh, you know. And she ran up to him. I said, did she do it one time? He's like, no, she did it 2 times. I said, dang you. So he got another girlfriend. I said, okay. So you had 3 girlfriends this year that I can count, maybe more. I said, so you know every one of these girls that you break up with, they still think about you. Just because you moved on and you got another girlfriend, they still thinking about you. That's just how we are as girls, you know. I said, dang, man, that's how guys are. It be the littlest thing. It be the littlest thing. They find any reason to be like, I don't like her. That's because they don't like themselves. They don't like themselves. But y'all already know when y'all get them to fall in love. When a man fall in love with you, baby, you can't beat them off of you. You hear me? Y'all know. Y'all know. It take them a while to fall in love, though. It take men a minute to fall in love. But this is the thing. They got to feel like you're necessary. If they don't feel like you're necessary, they can take or leave you. Because honestly, they can get another woman so fast. They can go out to the store and get another woman. That's true. Not saying that it's going to last and it's going to be the relationship of their dream or whatever, but they can get another woman very fast. So that's why as women, we have to hold back. That's why we're guided to hold back. But as soon as we meet a guy, we like that little girl running to my son, you know? We're so excited. No, don't be like that. Because honestly, men like the women that treat them like, you know, they can take or leave them. Those are the ones that get everything. And then the women that give everything, they're like, dang, I don't know why he don't never give me nothing. He don't never, you know, do what I need him to do. Because you give too much. You're giving too much. Don't give him too much. You got to know the nature of the beast. Ignore him. If you like him, don't even look at him. Don't even look at him. Look the other way. Act like you don't see him. He said, yeah, my grandma always said, love yourself first, because any day a man can decide to leave. That's a fact. And they will. Because most women, listen, I was reading a statistic that said 43% of households are headed by women. And only 5% is headed by men. 5% in the black community, okay? In our community. That's crazy. That's crazy. That means that these men are unstable. They are unstable. And they are running through women. Now, I told y'all to pray for them because their time is up. They can't do that no more. I'm letting them know right now. Spirit is not having it. And a lot of us women are being guided to just separate from them. And that's why. Because they abuse their power. Because they are put in a leadership position. They are. But they feel like just because they can go out and get a new woman and they can do these things, they're going to be able to get away with it. And that time is up. No mas, no more. No more. No more. All the leaders are being tested. And women too, okay? If we are put in a leadership position, we're being tested too. But these men, they've had their time to play their game. And they feel like, because the world tells them that they are the man and it's 10-1 and they can get as many women as they want, that's not how it's supposed to be. Because the reason why we're supposed to get married is because that disciplines a man. If a man can go out there and be with whoever he want to be with, he has no discipline. And he can try to discipline himself and say, well, I'm only going to commit to this woman, but he's not married to her. That's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Oh, it's just going to be me and you. Pinky swear. I don't want no pinky swear. Sign here, sir. Sign it on the dotted line. I ain't playing. I ain't playing. I've had my time. And trust me, that's what men need. They need a woman that's going to say, no, this is the standard. Because I just told you what kind of beast you're dealing with. If you just give him whatever he wants, then he just grows and grows and grows. And that's why you have so many men out here. They can have whatever they want, but they are out of control. I ain't going to say his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Men get so much power and they don't have a woman there to help him with those boundaries. they will go crazy. Crazy. Because they have so much power and they have nobody to put them boundaries there to say, no, babe, I don't think you should do that. Did you really say that? Do you think you could have said that differently? You know? They don't have a woman that they can respect. So they feel like, you know what, the women are in their life, but it's just like, you know, she cute. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got no weight, though. She don't have no weight in the spirit. But when they give it a woman that has that spiritual connection, oh, they appreciate her. And in fact, they run everything through their wife and say, oh, let me see what my wife say. Hold on, wait a minute. You know some men out there like that. They say, wait a minute. Let me take this up with my wife first before I say something. Because they know they have a woman that they can trust that has their back. And that's who we have to be. We have to be the anchor as the woman. We are the anchor of the family. Holding it down. That's why we can do so many things at one time. That's what we do. But going after the man and trying to please the man and trying to take our clothes off and trying to do all these things to appease the man, he still ain't satisfied. All you do is growing. He gonna have you out there in your drawers next. Some of these women gonna be out there in their drawers. They gonna say, oh, no. We like seeing women in their drawers. It is some women out there in their drawers already. They out there in their drawers already. It's like, no. Like a lot of these performers, I'll be like, dang, is it any women that sing that can keep their pants on? At least a nice gown. You know how they used to have back in the day, the nice gowns, you know what I'm saying? Singing like the Supremes, you know what I'm saying? Nice little hair, you know? Feminine essence. These women out there are bent over with their butt crack short, and I don't appreciate it. That's why I don't go to none of the concerts. Beyonce, I don't care. I don't care who it is. If they dance around the draws and bras, girl, I don't want to know you like that. I was getting ready to say something. Can from 25th Street about to come out. I'm telling you, I was getting ready to say, girl, get your out my face. I don't want to see your breast. I don't want to see your butt crack. I don't want to see your tongue. I don't want to see none of that. And it's disrespectful. Acting like women ain't in the crowd. These women just bent over, gapped up and with the drawers on. How distasteful. You say you speaking facts? For real. Like it's women out here that say, oh, they could be able to do whatever they want to do. They should be able to dance and do all this stuff that they want to do. That's y'all. That's how y'all move. Okay? Y'all probably somewhere with y'all breasts hanging out, y'all butt hanging out too. Okay, that's on y'all. But I'm saying I'm not supporting no woman that's dancing like I don't care how good she can sing. And it's another girl who had pants on. Oh, Gorilla. Not Gorilla. Glorilla. That girl. She started off full clothes. And I know she's a tomboy because she looked like a tomboy. And I just seen, when I was scrolling, I just seen a clip of her with her drawers on, bent over in front of the crowd. Black women, put your clothes on, okay? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Nobody else out there got to take their pants off to perform. Not unless you a stripper. If you got talent, then you don't have to do that. Can we get SWV back in the building? Please. Thank you. Thank you. Because I miss my girls. Yes. You said facts. I'm just saying. I miss the ladies from the singers in the 90s. The R&B singers in the 90s. Even Monica, Brandy, all them. Like, listen. They wasn't moving like that. Baby, they had Jodeci boots on. Big, you know what I'm saying? They used to have the jerseys on with the tennis skirts. That's the type of woman that I grew up around. That's the era that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit hard. Just a woman, just a little bit hard. You know? But these women out here, man, they giving thirst. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Somebody need to say something. I'm saying something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say something. But, man, it's just grossing me out. Even when I see a woman with her breast out, when I'm just sitting there talking to her, I'm just like, I don't want to see your butt on your chest. Girl, put your butt up. Zip it up. I don't want to see it. And all it gives is thirst. That's all it gives. There is no man that wants his wife. I'm talking about his wife. That a man that really loves his wife. He don't want other people looking at his wife. And y'all know, if y'all got men in y'all family, like the men in my family, they're like, what the heck you got on? If you got on something that's too tight, they're going to be like, no. 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 They don't want nobody looking at you like that. They don't. Because men are very protective over the women that they love. So if you with a man and he's okay with you being out there and your butt is hanging out and your breast is hanging out, he don't care about you. He don't care. It don't matter. It don't matter. You say, oh, that's just my job. This is what I got to do. No. No. Men got to start standing up too. Stand up to these women. Let them know. Don't nobody want to see it. Ugh. Cousin, I just went off on a whole one. I don't care. It be grossing me out. I be like, ooh. Look, 5-year-old can coming out. Ooh. She got underwear on. She got her underwear on. It's nasty. I don't like that. And then my daughter be watching stuff like that, you know. And I know my son be watching. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, come on, y'all. Come on, we got to do better than this. But, you know, I have noticed that a lot of women, especially like, you know, YouTubers and stuff, are starting to dress more modest. That the modest look is coming back. Women are starting to dress like, you know, with scarves and different things like that. And it's like, yes, that is an example of a good, wholesome woman. Like, I tell my daughter now, that whole breast out thing, it ain't gonna get you nowhere. And if it do get you somewhere, it ain't gonna keep you there. It's not gonna keep you there. For real. Yeah, you said, nah, that topic is on my time. For real. I don't like that. Because we so much better. Like, we have so much value. We have so much value. And doing stuff like that and dressing like that, it's like what they say, putting a bumper sticker on a Bentley. Okay? That's what it is in my eye. It could be the most brilliant woman. But if she has on a bra or has on drawers or have on her breast hanging out or her skirt is too short, if she bend over that mug coming up, baby, that's like putting a bumper sticker on a Bentley. That's like putting regular gas in a luxury vehicle. You would never do that. Oh, no. Oh, no. I know one time I like to choke my son. When I had my Lexus, baby, he put that regular gas in my car. You do not put that gas in here. This is a less sauce. I'm a Lexus girl, okay? I know everybody like their BMWs and the Mercedes and things like that, but I just like the Lexus better. I know people say, you know, that's just a high-priced Toyota. I just like it. It's so classy. It just gives a little class. Like an all-white luxury vehicle. Yeah. Pure. But then you going to take that premium vehicle and then go slap a big bumper sticker on it or get some of that Oops paint, you know, how you go to the store and get the Oops paint, that bright paint, and just pour it on top of it. It just diminishes the value of a woman when she dressed like that. And so I'm not an advocate for it. And I know that a lot of women want to be married. They want to be married. But if a man sees you and all he sees is your breasts, all he thinking about is breasts. Baby, it's time for chicken. You hear me? That's all he think about. He ain't thinking about marrying you. He ain't thinking about that. He thinking about getting you in that bed. In that bed. We gotta do better, women. And we're gonna do better. Because Spirit's on it. Look, it's beyond us at this point. Just like I said, the men, they getting checked. Women, we getting checked too. We are getting checked too. It's everybody's time to either get right or get left. And ladies, it's time for us to rest. All right. Y'all know I'm always telling y'all that it's time for us to rest. Whatever way Spirit is guiding you to rest and take a break, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. There's no rush. You don't have to take care of yourself. You do have to surrender and follow Spirit. Spirit will guide you through ideas, creative inspiration. You'll start to feel like, oh, let me start this thing, or let me start doing this thing. You'll start feeling that. Follow that guidance. You don't know what Spirit can do, but you have to give Spirit a doorway to go through. If you block it and you don't do the things that Spirit is guiding you to do, or you say, oh, this ain't gonna work, or I don't know if this is gonna work. Listen, I had no idea that my YouTube channel was gonna blow up. That I didn't even come to YouTube for that. When I was on YouTube, I had no idea that I was going to become a spirit guide for millions of people all over the world. I did not know that. I didn't. I was learning how to connect to Spirit. I was just beginning my spiritual path, and I was helping people as I was helping myself, and I was recording it, and that's it. And then people started to request different guidance, questions, things like that. And so I started to do that. That was it. And before I knew it, it didn't even take a year for me to get to 100,000 subscribers. It didn't take a year. And that was Spirit. That was not me. So you don't have to worry about all this marketing and all of this stuff that other people do. You don't have to worry about that, because Spirit gonna make a way. You just gotta do the thing. Whatever Spirit is guiding you to do, do the thing. And keep doing it. Even if it seems like nobody's watching, even if it feels like it's not going anywhere right now, you don't know what you're setting up. You're doing your part. And even if you're doing it, like I said, 2 hours a day, you may do it when you get off from work. Whatever it is that you do, you just do it a little bit every single day, every single day, every single day. And before you know it, something is going to happen. But you're also healing and working on yourself on the back end. So Spirit is doing two things at one time. You're building and creating whatever it is that Spirit is guiding you to do. You're working on yourself. You're busy. When it comes to a man, like the lady came here talking about a man and her partner and all that, girl, you are booked and busy. You got plenty of work to do. We have all these things that we got to heal from, all the things that we've been through in our life. The man comes way down the line, because that's the partner. But you don't need a partner if you don't know your purpose and what you came here to do. You got to figure that out first. Once you figure out who you are and what you came here to do, then you need a partner to help you. But that's it. That's it. That's the only reason why you need a partner. It's easier when you have a partner. But people want a partner and they don't have the purpose. It's like, you know you came here for a reason, right? You know you got a reason for being here, right? It ain't just to be lap tied to Teddy Wayne. And a lot of women do that, you know. Y'all know when we get with these men, baby, we lose our mind, honey. That's just what happens. It's how it is. It's just the way it is. That's why you take it slow. And while you're single and working on yourself, be 100% locked in working on yourself. I got 2 restrictions on my live. Cousin, they restricted my live. Let me see. They put me in timeout. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because your live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility standards under our community guidelines. Reason: discussing drugs and other related substances. Because when I was talking about crack or something, or drugs, they restricted me. It said your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason: regulated goods, content issues on September the 24th. I'm in trouble with TikTok. What did I say about drugs? Cause I can't even remember. Yes, cause you Teddy Wayne. Yes, left side of Teddy Wayne. Y'all know when you get a man, baby, you be all about him. You be all about him. You be like, I got a man that I think I'm gonna love forever. You can't say certain words. Oh, I know. You know, I know the rules in the TikTok streets, but whatever. Y'all hear 7 people in the live. They said we are going to restrict this live because she is talking about drug paraphernalia. Excuse me, TikTok. I am not talking about drugs. I'm trying to remember what I said. What did I say? I said something like, what did I say? I've been a bad girl. I can't even remember. I said something about, what did I say, cousin? I don't even know. Anyway. Oh, well. So now I know the next time I get one of those flags and they flag me and restrict me, then I'm going to leave and I'm going to come back. I'm going to do it again. All right, cousin. Has it been an hour? I don't know if it's been an hour or not. I'm just going to come on here for an hour. I love y'all so much. Remember, I'm doing 30-minute sessions. So if you have any questions, anything that you're working through right now, if you need personal guidance, I'm doing 30-minute sessions, donations only, all right? So you don't have to pay for them. And I am in spiritual alignment class. You already know I'm in spiritual alignment class. You said, why am I so happy? Because I don't have a reason to be sad. You said you need guidance. Okay, well, go to the Lighthouse. You'll see the link. Just click on my picture and go to the Lighthouse and just get on the schedule. So it's first come, first serve. So if it's booked up to, you know, a certain point, then just get on whenever it's an empty spot. And I'll help you. I'm here. I'm going to call you. I'm like, cousin, so what's up? Do I need to put my boots on or what? Because you know your favorite cousin can, baby. I keep them Timbs. I will put these Timbs on. What we doing? Hold my earring. Hold my earring about my cousin. I don't play. Okay? I'm definitely here. Okay? You have support. And women, if you're ready to stop working hard, you're ready to rest. All right? You're ready to get in alignment with spirit, join us in spiritual alignment class, because I'm telling you, you don't have to work hard. You don't. You can live a peaceful life. You can have the things that you need, and spirit will take care of you. Yep. It's a fact. Okay. So I will definitely see y'all. I want to see y'all in the private community. Okay. Everybody who is here, I love y'all. I am sending y'all love and healing energy from spirit. Everything is going to work out as it should. All right. You're always on the right path and you're always doing the right thing. Just know that. You can never go wrong. In life, you can never go wrong because we're all here learning and growing. So take every experience as a learning lesson and just keep going. Just keep going. If you get tired, if you get frustrated, if you get mad, if you get angry, take a deep breath and just rest. Rest, all right? Ladies, you already know we're supposed to be taking one day of the week for ourselves so that we can rest. Because I just told you, if you're working all the time, you have to have that one day to rest. And all y'all Christian folks that say y'all Christian out there and y'all ain't taking the Sabbath, I know y'all gonna say that's the old commandment. Okay, but you still need to rest. So when you rest, when you get off of work, no, you need to take a whole day of rest. A whole day. Just for you. Just for you. Do something that you love. Do something that you used to love. If you had an old hobby that you used to love, pick it back up. You know, you have to find time to live in the midst of all the working that you're doing. Yes. You said true. Yes. Thanks for the messages, cousin. You're welcome, cousin. You are welcome. Thank y'all for being with me. All 7 of y'all. I was wondering why nobody else was coming in here. I was like, this is interesting. I don't care. I don't care, TikTok. Stupid doodoo head. All right, let me quit laughing. I'm playing too much. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to go and eat some for lunch. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, that's not the right time at all. That's not the right time at all. All right, cousin. I love y'all. I will talk to y'all soon. I'm sending y'all love, 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 love. I'm definitely going to keep y'all in the loop of everything that's happening here at the Lighthouse, because I know y'all see some changes on the website, everything like that. I'm going to let y'all know what's going on. Listen, I got some things in store. Spirit is sending it down to me and through me and to you. Okay? So it's time. All right? It's time for a change, and I'm here to help you along your journey. All right? I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Remember, I used to say that all the time on YouTube. Bye. All right, cousin. You say, how do you book a one-on-one? Just click on my picture. When you click on my picture, or go to the link in the bio and click on, I think it's in the link, or it's in the bio. Yeah, you can get it from there. Just click on where it says private session. I don't even know what it says. It should say something like private session. You'll see it. You'll see it. I have everything laid out for you, okay? And you can schedule as many times as you want. As long as there's an open spot, after we finish our call, you can schedule another one, because this is my gift. But our gifts are for us to give, okay? You don't pay for a gift. So, you know, people, spiritual people, or, you know, whatever, if you have spiritual gifts, you're not supposed to be charging for them. There are some things that you charge for. Yes. Things that you create, things that you can hold, tangible things that you can give away, or, you know, things that you create. But your gift, whatever your gift is, people should not be paying for your gift, because the gift is not for us. It's for you. Our gift is not for us. It's for everybody else. So Spirit gives us the gift to give to other people. And so that's why I don't charge for one-on-one sessions. Okay? All right, cousin. I love y'all so much. I already said this, but I still love you. And I'll talk to y'all soon. You have support. You're not alone. Okay? Remember that. All right. Bye.